Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome back to my car. We have got a humdinger of an adventure for you today, and I can assure you of that because this is the second time I'm doing it today. And the first time was just so much fun. I'm like, nah, we got to do this again. So here's what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the park. Memorial Park. And how are we going to get to Memorial Park? Virgil, give them a clue. That's right. We're going to take Memorial Drive. What's the purpose of all of this? Just want to show you something. Was that a Ferrari? I think it was. I want to show you another part of Houston, and I'm kind of not liking the whole driving on freeways thing, so let's do the exact opposite. Let's drive on a street. So here's kind of the concept here. Back in like World War I, there was some kind of an army camp, and it's in Houston, and it's currently located near the corner of Memorial Drive, which is the road we're on now, and a small street in that area called Westcott. Okay, that's it. I don't really know the reason for the camp. I have no idea, but it was a camp. It was like Camp Ramon or Camp some. I don't know the name of the camp. But after World War I, they closed the camp, and in memoriam for all of the people that perished during World War I, City of Houston created Memorial Park. In conjunction with the creation of Memorial Park, they also made Memorial Drive. And it's still here. God love it, it's still here. It's a lot different than it used to be. It's a lot longer than it used to be. It now runs from downtown all the way out to Highway 6. Dead ends in the Highway 6, right there at where the Barker Reservoir thing is. Most of what you're going to see today, it's just trees and houses and a lot of kind of rich, snooty people who aren't going to drive very fast, even though these are the most fun roads to drive on really fast. And then we'll get into the park. We'll see the new land bridges, which is just like a $3 billion mountain with a hole in it. Georgia. And then as we will go through the park, we'll head into downtown, cut through downtown, and come back out on Allen Parkway. And Allen Parkway, when it crosses over Shepherd Drive, becomes Kirby. And I've discussed Kirby several times, saying that if you can figure out Kirby and Westheimer and use that as like a guide, you're golden. You can get anywhere in Houston. Pardon me. So that's what we're going to do today. So the area that we're currently in, that was Gessner. We just crossed over. This is known as the Villages, and it's the speed limit is 35, but nobody's driving 35. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There is no school zone, so I think there's like 4 or 5 villages. This one is Bunker Hill Village, and then there's another one we'll drive through. It's like Piney Point, something. They all have a different name. Whoa, what is going on here? It's been like this all freaking day. It's not a full moon, but everybody's crazy. But check out these roads, man. Imagine doing this at like 70. Hello, police station. The houses, most of the houses that you're going to see in this area, the only way I can think of them is like self-made money. People who did not come from money way back in the day, but they went on to get very, very good educations to become engineers and doctors and lawyers and, positions of importance. And this is where they came to build their homes. And some of them are very, I wouldn't say plain, but they're humble. And some of them are like over the fucking top. And these days, now that you've seen so much generational wealth moving back and forth, you're starting to see a lot more of these, everything just looks the same. Like, there's no exciting architecture to be found out here. As a matter of fact, if you want to find really shitty architecture, look, well, you can't see it, but I mean, it's just like, oh, what is that? It looks cheap. It looks horrible. Anyway, so this is money. You'll see a lot of rich people out here. You'll see a lot of Jags and Teslas and all that good stuff. But I'm trying to get the most out of my time here. So, I keep saying so. That, something fell over. Yeah, somebody over here doesn't have, like, internet. Oh, yeah, something broken. That was a cop. Why don't you go fix it, cop? Okay, so we just got done doing this little zigzaggy Memorial Drive thing. And we've come to this signal. And this signal, when we turn left, we'll continue on Memorial Drive heading west. But if we turn right, we're on a completely different street called Briar Forest. And it runs all the way out to Highway 6. Now, we're going to make the left. We will be on Memorial. However, in about, I don't know, half a mile, if you continue going down Memorial, you will actually find yourself on a street called San Felipe. Why? Because Memorial makes this radical departure that way. And if you're not aware of it, okay, so we're now in the city of Piney Point Village. And if you're not aware of it, you'll be in the Galleria instead of Memorial Park, and be like, what the fuck? So, here's Blaylock. You make a left, and you'll get to I-10. And if you make a right, you'll be at Fondren. You'll drive to Fondren. It becomes Fondren. And there's a house over here that is in the process of being built. And look how nuts these people are today. I swear it looks like they just handed the painter a stick of butter and said, make it look as close as you can to this. And there it is. It's on the other side of those trees. Nobody behind me. Look at that. Look at that. Please tell me that's like a primer coat, because that's heinous. That is grody. Oh man. There's something in the air today because everybody is just insane. Everybody's crazy today. I don't get it. Anyway, here is, see that little bit of green sign right there? It's all dirty. It says Memorial Drive. Yeah, here it is. If you don't see that little dirty sign, and this is a pretty significant departure in direction, so you wouldn't think that Memorial Drive would go this way, but I'm hoping that as long as there's nobody in front of us, we can jam a little bit. Because after all, what's the point in driving through the villages if you're not going to drive fast? So if you continue down San Felipe, you will run into Voss, which is, and then if you make a right on Voss, you go to, when you hit Westheimer, you go over Westheimer, it becomes Hillcroft. And if you go that way on the other side of I-10, it becomes Bingle. Come on, green light. Come on. I need one of those bump buttons. There's nobody behind me. There's nobody in front of me either. Oh, wait a minute. John Moore's behind me now. Run interference for me, dude. Okay. See? This is perfect. That's 75. Just gotta be careful. These there's no like shoulder. It's just grass. So you just want to be careful. You don't want to get too deep in these corners. And then of course, what do we have? Some guy in a giant pick 'em up jamming on the brakes. All right. Be careful through these twisties. There is a bus. Metro does bring buses down here. Okay, now we're in the city of Hunters Creek Village. Yeah, and the last thing you want to do is rear end a bus. That would totally wreck your day. Alright, we should be to Voss like any minute now. Any minute. There it is. Alright. 65. 70. Alright. Voss it is. So, that was a quick little jaunt through that stretch, and I think we are fortunate to have gotten that one. We're rapidly approaching the loop. We still have some time before we get there, but I think from this point forward, we will see a significant change in the common types of architecture that the homes use as their facade. They're gonna. I think it looks like somebody was like going through like the circular at the Home Depot or Lowe's and was like, "Hey, look at this one. It kind of looks like an Italian villa." I don't know what the I don't know anything about that shit, but I do know that we're gonna see it here. And it's atrocious. I think if you have that kind of money, I mean, don't you have much more exquisite tastes? I mean, the Houston Racket Club for playing tennis. We got a tennis club out here. This little bridge. There's a lot of dead trees. We had a frost last year, and we had a frost this year. that was gay. And there's a lot of dead trees here, and there's a forest fire, some type of fire going on near San Antonio, so it could happen out here too. Super easy. Now you can see we're going about 40, and if you are sick of Westheimer and sick of 10, and you just want to like go home, and you don't mind spending another 10-15 minutes, look at this. This is like, I could take a nap right now. Maybe I will. See, like, that's an old house. The guy's like Porsche too. He's got 2 Porsches out there. And then you can see, I mean, that's old. This looks like the Brady Bunch house. Very old. And this is like many millions of dollars per house. Big pieces of property though. Really big pieces of property. All right, so we are approaching Chimney Rock. And we are entering Houston city limits. Okay, so we're done with the villages. We are done with the villages. Now we need to be done with this guy in this van with all of this unstrapped down. Is it a bicycle? He's got Wi-Fi. Says it right there in the back of his truck. Van. See, this is peaceful. This is quiet. This is calm. This is a part of Houston that, you know, it's available to everybody. You can use it day or night. I mean, obviously there are certain activities, especially on the weekends when you have like festivals that are happening in this area, like the Bayou City Art Festival, or I don't know, these types of people have lots of festivals. And other than that, this place isn't very fussy. It's, whoa. Got a plant growing into the street. But yeah, this is calm, comfortable, casual driving. What is that? Oh, and it's got a Cybertruck parked in front of it. St. Mary's Seminary for picking up chicks. But you see, like, you know, people walking their dogs. People drive Audis. Here's Antoine. Take you up to I-10. There was a big windstorm that blew through here yesterday, so I would not be surprised if we see shit askew. Very patriotic. And look at that. It's like, we took Spain and we took Italy and we took it to Home Depot. Ta-da! Silver. All right, so pardon me. We are about to the park, Memorial Park. And I'm hoping that all of the trail riders and all of their related accoutrement has been taken away. Yes, so the trail riders I spoke of with the rodeo that happened over the weekend, and the rodeo is now in full swing. So put on your anglers. Oh, this is too perfect, too perfect. All right, so this first, all right, so that's the loop, and we're gonna go under the loop, and then there's a stretch of road that curves to our right, and it merges from 2 lanes to 1 when you get over to just watch. You got to go fast. Ain't got time to talk. But I got to get past that Lexus. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm ready. Yeah! Bad place to break down. Nobody will see you. All right, almost 80, 77. All right, welcome to Memorial Park. A little bumpy. Oh, Jesus, it's a lot bumpy. All righty. Welcome, my friends, to Memorial Park. All right, this is Picnic Lane. It used to have a lot more trees, and I think it was after Harvey, they came in here and they started just chopping trees down like crazy, because they were either broken and were going to get sick, or they were already like half laying over. So, and then in front of us we have 2 very new, they're calling them land bridges. Come on, old timer. And what it is a piece of land. It's a bridge between the street, and then you drive through it. And if you've got like a really cool exhaust or no exhaust at all, you can come in here and get in neutral and rev it, and it makes an echo. It's fun for the kids and for the whole family. I think you could walk up there. I mean, I think. Now, the rest of the park really is just, it's behind all the trees. This area to the right is where like the Bayou City Arts Festival takes place. To our left is the jogging, walking, that area. And that's pretty much it. Somewhere on the very northern part of the park, where it kind of butts up against I-10, they used to have polo ponies. They used to have like a whole polo field out there. It's pretty interesting. That was a long time ago. It's probably now townhouses. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive over to Westcott Drive. We're driving towards Westcott Drive, and when we get there, we're going to make a left, and that's going to get us into this camp, Camp Ramon. I can't remember the name of the camp, but we'll just see if there's anything over there to be seen. I think it's just houses now, but we do, and this will be fun, we have to get on a roundabout, and it's always fun to almost crash into people who don't know how to use a roundabout. And it's one of only a few in Houston. There's this one, there's one out near, or there are 2 out there by the Museum District, and then of course they had to put one right next to Buc-ee's out in Katy. Like, man, these people can't even drive in a straight line. Now you want them to merge and yield? What? What? All right, so is this Chest Bloom, Chest Field, Chest? All right, so that street is the westernmost boundary of the camp when it existed. Jaywalking son of a bitch. All right, so here's Westcott. This guy in the Beamer. Too late. And of course, what lay in front of us is the west fascia of downtown Houston, which you cannot see because there is a BMW in front of us. What is in this area? Because they've been doing a lot of construction over here. The Specs, Spring Break at Bayou Bend. They will have storytelling, arts and crafts, music and games, sponsored by the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. I don't know, they built a building somewhere down there. The Buffalo Bayou is right over there. And somewhere down there, Tillman Fertitta has like a restaurant, like where you can sit out there, watch the bayou. Like, that's gross, you know. There are like dead bodies in the bayou. Who wants to see that? Like, you know, eating a nice tuna steak tartare, and you're like, is that a dead person? That totally kills my appetite. The tree pollen in Houston today is astronomically high. I believe the word that David Paul used was severe. All right. Strap up. We're about to do the roundabout. Nothing here. There used to be a bar over here, but this is all like houses, building, small businesses. Nothing too interesting over here. Now, once you have entered the roundabout, Washington Avenue is right here, and if you go right on Washington Avenue, that is like the club scene. That's the place to go if you want to go downtown, you want to party. Washington Avenue. But not me, my friends. I have done that, and I'm done with it. All right, here we go. Woo! It's breezy. All right. Now notice it says yield, not stop. Right? There are really big bumps. It says yield, not stop. 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 I gotta get on Arno. Here we go. Arno. Here we go. Arno, look at this. See? Camp Logan. Big bump, big bump. Camp Logan. Yes. Like the Wolverine. All right. Simmer down. Townhouses. Boring. Between 2 and 4 to 132. We can drive fast. This is Memorial Elementary. I do not see any military anything here. There's a little placard. Yeah, little historical designation. But yeah, I guess that's Camp Logan. Memorial Park. Oh, it has its longitude, latitude, and minutes printed on the little thing there. there's these are all on our left, is just like really big patio homes, but they're patio homes nonetheless. And big, very big bumps. Oh, somebody's got like a little Zen garden there. And here, look at this, an entrance into Memorial Park. New construction everywhere. Definitely a parking. I mean, I think that's one of the perks of living in a well-to-do side of town, especially with Memorial Park here. Plenty of street parking. Well, I apologize that Camp Logan has not been the joyous moment that I wished it would be. Ooh, but you don't get too many green lights. All right, so that was Camp Logan. I hope you learned something important there, kids. Brush your teeth and say your prayers before you go to bed at night. God bless Camp Logan. All right, what are we doing next? Well, no trip down Memorial Drive and into Memorial Park would be complete unless we actually went all the way down to downtown. All right. So up ahead here is a clusterfuck of road. I don't know what you call it. So there are people that actually sit down with pencils and paper and they design roads, right? It's all part of city planning. And it's really simple to do certain things, but they have made this so ungodly complicated. All right, so this is Memorial Drive we're on, and we are heading west. But if you want to get on Shepherd, you can get on Shepherd right there. Right there. See those cars right there? See them? They are trying to get on to Shepherd. Uh-huh. And here is your first clue that this is where you go. Right. So if you're over here, you're an idiot. If you want to get on Shepherd, get over there. Get over there. I don't know what they're building. That's probably apartments. Alright, so that's Shepherd up there. That's downtown right there. Right there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drive into downtown. And I will show you the Houston Police Department. And this will be the same place you go if you get a jury summons for traffic court. Or if you have to go to traffic court yourself. The street above us, pardon me, technical difficulties. That is Wall Drive. And we'll see it again on the way out. And there's bats, like real bats, that live underneath the cave, and they're really cool. It's a huge colony. And this guy, I don't know what to do here. I'm trying, okay, so here we go. This guy in the Chrysler is going way too fucking slow. I'm not going to sit there eating that guy's dust. All right. So this is just another way into downtown. There's absolutely nothing fancy about this at all. It's just downtown. That's the police officers' memorial place. They have their flag at half-staff as well. And if you are going to traffic court, exit Sabine right there. In the free lot where you can park is right here at the corner at Houston. Don't pay to park. That's stupid. And that's the 6th Ward on our left-hand side. And that's the police station right there. Their big ass antenna. Downtown, that's 45, trying to head south. Here is Tillman Fertitta's Aquarium and Ferris wheel. And this is Bagby. Welcome to Bagby. Welcome to the theater district. So we're actually driving underneath the Wortham Theater, and then this big hunk of building right there, that is Hobby Center. I don't know if I was going to run that or not, but then I saw there's a car here. So yeah, this is the Wortham Center. This is where you would go to see like a Broadway type play. Ooh, it's honking at who? There are 2 distinct lanes of travel, 2 directions of travel, so don't drive over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Lamar, and we're going to make a right, and Lamar will become Allen Parkway. And then we're going to take Allen Parkway past the Federal Reserve Building and the Wall Drive Bats. And we will pass over Shepherd. And when we do that, we will then be on Kirby. And we will be in the upper Kirby area. And we're going to go look at where the real rich motherfuckers live. Alright, here's Lamar. We just passed City Hall, and that's the library. Look at these trees. Who's got the right of way? 3, 2, 1, I'm going. Be careful when you come down here and you're driving through this, because it's kind of shifty. Ta-da! Allen Parkway. So there's Buffalo Bayou. We were driving on the other side going in there. Now we're driving over here going over here. So if you ever come to see the fireworks on the July 4th, it'll be down there in whatever the name of that park is. 49, really? Next time I'm going 50. Yeah, so this is all park. 1.89 billion with a B dollars worth of park down there. And everything that's to our left is either River Oaks or the Montrose, just kind of depending on where you're at. And then all of that over there where we were is the 6th Ward. Don't even think about it, buddy. And Wall Drive is okay. Here's Studemont. So it's Studemont that way, Montrose that way. Don't forget, they closed Travis. Not Travis. What street did they close? They closed that street. Taylor. Alright, so one of these buildings is the Federal Reserve Building. Here's Wall. So this is where you go if you want to see the bats. They're under the bridge we're about to go over. These things flood, so if it's raining, be careful. Lost Lake is over there. These roads suck. Ugh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're definitely building something. And that's a garage, so I can't tell you if that is houses or offices. I can't. I don't know. It could go either way. So, all right, so we are just moments away from the intersection of Allen Parkway and Shepherd. On this side of Shepherd, it's Allen Parkway. On that side of Shepherd, it's Kirby. Now, it is my belief that if you can, look at these guys, they don't know where they're going, and they do this every day. I mean, these people drive the street every frickin' day. If you can learn Westheimer and you can learn Kirby, and you live on the west half of Houston, you're good to go. You can get anywhere because you're really just going to be building off of, well, if I take Kirby this way and then I go to Westheimer and I'll be there. And it's just like that. Now everything to the left and right of us, this is the money right here. And I'm going to show you something because my favorite house is right there, but you can't see it. But I'm going to show it to you anyway. So stand by. I'm going to show you how the other half lives. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is how they live. Mm-hmm. That house looks empty. And these are azalea bushes, and at this time of year, all the azaleas bloom, although they look like they're bloomed out. And you come down here, they have something called the Azalea Trail, where you just drive around and look at all the beautiful azaleas. All right, you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Am I ready for this? Here we go. Ha! Motherfucker, it works. That, my friends, is the finest looking house in Houston. I do not know who owns it. I do not care because someday it will be mine. All mine. Just take it in. Look at that. It's so clean and simple. It's so horizontal. It's magnificent. Just keep looking at it. Okay, here we go. All right, as soon as the Range Rover, no, the other Range Rover. No, don't do this Range Rover. All right, here we go. So that's my favorite house. Up in this crib, up in this hood. All right, so we are on Kirby, and we are southbound, and we are heading towards San Felipe and Westheimer and West Alabama, and then 59. So I guess we got a couple options that we can routes, not options, routes that we can take. Let's think about those routes. So the first route would be to get on 59 and take that over to the West Park Toll Road. We can do that. We could continue down Kirby, get on West Park Drive and take that, although we've already done that, so I don't want to do something we've already done. And what time is it? 1:48. You know, what we could do is we could get on 59 and try the exit ramp onto the West Loop North. Yeah, we can get on the loop when it's busy. Yeah, right. I think we're just gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I don't think I want to get on the loop. But you know what? I owe it to you. You've seen the loop naked, bare. I want to show it to you with cars on it. We're gonna do it. We're going to. So we're southbound on Kirby. This is San Felipe. We're gonna go to 59. We'll get up on 59 and we will take the thing over to the West Loop North where that weird Westheimer exit is. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Very thirsty. 71 degrees. There is a elementary school over here, and I guess parents have time to come over here and pick up their kids. So you will see a ton of cars on San Felipe eastbound, but like lined up here, and I guess they're waiting to get their little ones out of school. And hey, 370Z. But yeah, be prepared for some traffic if you're heading that way on San Felipe. This road sucks, by the way, but you can get to San Felipe. You can get to Westheimer. You can get to West Alabama. Once you pass over Westheimer, it kind of transitions. See, Upper Kirby. It transitions from kind of residential, strictly residential, to this food and clothing. More food. If you like to eat, this is like the place to be. A lot of really fancy restaurants are in this general area. Now they're not only in this general area, because towards downtown, Montrose is that way, like Shepherd that way. Between Westheimer and the Loop is Highland Village. There's a Central Market, which is like a really fancy HEB. That's down there. But that road, this part of Westheimer, oh my Lord, it's diabolical. It's horrible. But yeah, if you can drive up and down Kirby, and you can drive up and down Westheimer, I mean, you got it. You like totally got it. All right, so here we go. I can't keep this thing in my ear. And it's the only microphone I can find that works while you're moving in a car. And you would think, that's strange. Yes, it is strange. I've gone through many microphones, and the one that I'm using is the El Cheapo one from an iPhone. I found it in the bottom of my file cabinet. But it works pretty good, as long as it stays in my ear. I don't know what this Hyundai is trying to do. So there's Whole Foods right there. This is West Alabama. And back behind here, and especially up and down West Alabama, bars, food, you name it, it's all over here. This used to be a Bed Bath & Beyond, and now it's a Kelsey Siebold Clinic. That is very kooky. The House of Pies. These people are just they're so untrustworthy when it comes to driving. It's like, is that guy going to jump out in front of me? Because he might. Ooh, we got some shade here. So, unlike cities like Seattle and Denver, San Francisco, mixed-use retail or mixed-use real estate is kind of new to Houston, and nobody's really getting it. But there's a few places in this area where they've done that, shops on the ground floor and then apartments above. I don't know. It's not very Houston-like. It's just not. All right, so Mucky Duck is down there on Norfolk. If you want to listen to some good musica. If Sharon's got a schedule, I will have Leon posted right there. So if you want to go listen to some really great music, check them out. All right, so this is 59, and we're going to make a right. And with any luck, we'll be able to get on 59 southbound at the loop, the West Loop. It may happen. I don't know. GMC guy here is, whoa, Subaru guy has got smoking problems. Oh, holy cow. Phew. Oh, look at 59. Oh, I don't know. Starting to feel fear. Alright, we're getting on 59. May the force be with us. Too late, buddy. Oh, guess what's over here? This is where Jesus lives, right here with Joel and Victoria Osteen at the Lakewood Church. When I was a kid, it was called the Summit, and that's where the Houston Rockets played. And when I was 18, I saw Guns N' Roses play there. Yes, many joints were smoked at that concert. And the flags are at half staff. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, 1.25 miles to the West Loop. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. I don't want to do it. You owe it to them. You will get many likes. That crazy person from Oregon will probably leave a comment. Yes, I know who you are. I know where you live. Whew, somebody fucked that van up. All right, here we go into the lion's den. All right, do not exit Newcastle. Because it just takes you in a loop around back the other way. So look at this. Look at this. This is retarded. We're doing it. We're here. Do we got enough gas? Yeah, we got plenty of gas. All right. There's nobody behind me yet. But there are 10, 15, 20. I'm going to say 40 cars in front of us. And many cars are going to the front of the line. This is one lane. And there is only one lane that travels to the West Loop North. And they are trying to cut. And you know what I think about cutters. That's right. I hope you all get herpes on your lips. It's what you deserve. I'm trying to look at the signs up there because it shows, it says 610 North, and it says has airport above it, and then it says exit only. Oh, okay, so if you want to go south, there are 2 lanes. But if you want to go north, there's only one, but everybody wants to go north. So that was a really, really, really bad decision on somebody's part. Okay, we now have cars behind us. 5, 7, 9. We have about a dozen cars behind us, and it's growing. It's growing. Hey, you wanted to move to Houston? I don't mind the traffic. Now here comes a cutter. Why? Because he's already got his light on. Yeah. Wow, it's pretty bad up there. I mean, there's like a row of cars trying to jet over here. Let's see if I can capture this for you on video. I can't see anything. Can you see it? No, there's a fucking Lincoln in the way. Don't worry. Believe me when I say it's over there. Alright, now we can do this. Is it already rolling? Yes, it is. Alright, here we go. Check that shit out. And that game is over. That game is over. All right. So, it's not very fun looking down there. And I see a school bus. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. It's unbelievable the number of people who just, it's like they're driving with their right turn blinker on, like, I'm coming over, like, you entitled twat. You know you're not coming over. Not if I have anything to do with it. And unfortunately, I can't see too much around this Lincoln. Look, here comes Porsche guy, right in there, right in front of Lincoln guy. I mean, not like a finger gesture or like, hey, peace, thank you, love. Nothing. Just like, oh, another day at the office. Another day at the office. I'm thinking about going around them too, just so I can see more. There's 2 lanes going south. That is the dumbest thing ever. And there are just people cutting over. Like, what? No big deal. All right, now I think we can get a better cinematic experience. What do you think of them apples? Look at that. Look at these bitches. I'm driving my car through my cell phone. You get the point. You get the point. So, the Houston Chronicle, which is a newspaper, it's a thing with like words on it. It's located right over there. And all this area over to our right is the homes between Richmond and 59, which is what do you call that area? I'm gonna say Greenway Plaza. It may not be Greenway Plaza though. It may be I don't know. We'll have to look into that. Can you believe people do this like every single day? Day after day, year after year. Aha. Oh, he cut over at the last minute. Now there are a significant number of cars behind us. Let me take a picture of that. All right, now I can't see anything because there's a car coming. I want photo, not video. Look at that. You see that? I don't know if you can see any of that, but it's HM hazardous materials. That's a good idea. Look at this guy. He thinks he's going to cut over. No, he's not. You know why? Because he can't see what's on the other side of me. You know why he can't see what's on the other side of me? Because I'm halfway in your lane, dude. You want to drive in my lane? I'll drive in your lane. All right, so you can see it's a standstill up here on the North Loop. So this lane, I don't know if they merge together to get to Westheimer or if they're two separate. I don't know. I've never done this before, so this flyover is, I don't know where that is. Okay, so this flyover here is coming from the other side of the loop, or 59 rather. Like if you're on the feeder road, you fly over. That's kooky. All right, so here's our Westheimer only. And quite frankly, if we're going to do this, I mean, we're going to go balls deep in it. We're going on the loop. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We are unofficially on the North Loop. Nope. The West Loop northbound at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. I don't know what the date is. What is the date? The date is, somebody's smoking some weed, I'll tell you that. Today is the 5th of March. All right. So the lane we're in appears to disappear in a few moments. So we're going to get over here. So these are all new apartments here. Don't know why you'd want to live there. And then this is all the Galleria on the opposite side of the loop. What else we got over here? Anything notable? Not really. Just traffic. This is it. So when we drove this on New Year's Day, I mean, we were going 70. I'm currently going 12, I think. That must be 5. That's 0. So yeah, it's like 12 miles an hour. And now, there's a great deal of psychology that goes into this, and it's if you understand it, you can. These people are nuts, right? Everybody thinks that lane is faster than the one they're in, and ultimately it doesn't really matter what lane you're in because they're all slow. But people will go crazy. Like, I'm surprised. Oh, here they come. There's people coming up on this side. So this lane. That lane, exit only. So what people will do is they'll come up here and then cut over. And then now you've got more people coming onto the freeway. This is Westheimer people. Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, I'm stuck behind the biggest truck made by man. I have no idea what's going on in front of me. I know those lanes are merging, and I know I'm going to go over here because I want to see. Yes, now we can see. Now we got to get out of this lane too. And And so how we're going to do that is like this. We're going to put our port side wheels on the line. It's a show of dominance, right? And then you just go over, and you just roll on over. And now we're in this lane. And this guy, he's like, well, fuck that. I'm getting out of this lane. I'm going in that lane. That's fine, my friend. That is fine. Ooh. Look at this guy. I don't know what that is. Charger RT supercharged? It's a 2016 Doge. So Galleria and to our left, the kind of the buildings more up in front of us here are Uptown. Now this stuff over on this side is, I guess it's Galleria. Highland Village. It's got to be Galleria something or other. But when you think of the Galleria, you don't think of San Felipe, right? You think of Westheimer and Post Oak. So, but they tore down all the buildings that used to be here, and they put these giant apartments in their place. Yeah, this is all within 10 years. It's not old at all. Do 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 do. Yes. Can you see all of the cars up there? All the cars on the other side? Yep. And this is why I say, don't do this. You saw what the surface streets look like. They're clear. Yeah, you're going to get some lights that back up. Of course you're going to. There's like 4 million people in Houston, and each one has 17 cars. So you're going to get traffic. But this is moving. There are times when you just sit here, especially in the summer, it's like, oh, my brain is cooking. Oh. So, come on. So these people are coming from Westheimer as well? Because we're crossing, that's San Felipe. We are over it right now. Micro Center used to be over here. Now it's this Amity Bank building. This is probably the worst lane to be in. So we're going to change lanes. I don't know how, but we're going to. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here's our opportunity. Come on. There you go. All right, that's how you do it. You just take your time up here. If you're serious about being up here, take your time. Let these maniacs go up there and crash into each other. This is This is a fantastic place for a fender bender, and we don't want fender benders. No, thank you. So Virgil, what do you think? What do you think about today's adventure? It's been an adventure. We've covered some distance, and I will never ever do this again. I hate this because there's just no reason for it. I could probably be halfway home by now. Look at that, bang bang. See? Just like that. And I don't know what he thinks is going to transpire over there that isn't taking place over here already. So our goal is to exit onto I-10 westbound. You had your blinker on. Come on over. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the correct lane to be in order to get onto I-10 West. Almost there. I can see the sign. The sign says 1 mile. All right, so we're this is actually moving quite well. It's still early. It's 2:14. Another couple hours. Another car wreck. A Houston cop sitting on the shoulder. Totally fuck it up. What are our timestamps? 12 minutes to downtown via I-10. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, so you see the sign. This lane is west, that lane is east. Okay, it's pretty simple shit here. And we're not in the right lane, so what do? You just duck in the moment you can. And you're in. Stuck behind a Cadillac. So there you have it. So there's Memorial. We over Memorial. And now we are getting on to I-10 West. Look at the other side of the freeway. Now, I'm going to show you one last thing. And if you don't, you must have an easy tag in order to do this. But we are going to get into the Katy toll lane. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. There is a toll road right down the center of I-10. And this guy is driving remarkably slow. Remember, go lightly, take your time. Alright, so we're almost there. Okay, there's I-10. We can see it. Alright, so in the middle of I-10, in either direction, is what's called a high occupancy vehicle lane, or HOV lane. Californians call it the diamond lane because it is represented by a diamond. Stand by. I like breezing past cops on the toll road or on the freeway. Alright, so how does it work? You got to have an easy tag, and then you got to get on it, and the price varies depending on the time of the day and the amount of traffic. So it's going to be 60 cents to drive all the way out to Highway 6. But you see all this? I ain't playing with that. No siree. Not having it. And set. 60 miles an hour. Didn't know this was here, did you? Yeah, this is called the Katy toll lane. Now, if you are a high occupancy vehicle, meaning that you have 2 or more passengers, you can get in this lane for free. It's what it was initially designed to do. But then somebody's like, hey, what if we charged people to get in the lane when there's only like one person in the car? And they're like, that's a pretty righteous idea. So they did. And here we are in it. Now, I will warn you, if you're not in the correct lane and if you don't have an easy tag, there will be someday a constable sitting right there, and he will write you a really big ticket. It's like this big, and it's also very expensive. And I don't know the full story. I've never been through the process myself, but apparently the Harris County Toll Road Authority has its own like disciplinary court for offenses that take place on Houston's or Harris County's toll roads. And yeah, man, they'll like ban you from the toll roads for life or something like that. I don't know what the whole story is, but it's not. You don't want to get up here and cause a bunch of ruckus. As a matter of fact, being up here driving 60 miles an hour with your cruise control on is probably going to get me pulled over by somebody, because they're like, what are you hiding? Just hiding these giant nuts. Nope, this is it. Now you can go over there and you can stay in the main lanes, and you can get rocks running into you, banging into your car, or other cars banging into your car. But over here, 60 cents, clear as a bell. And it's like this as far as the eye can see. I mean, I can see the Beltway from here. So, I want to thank you for traveling with me today. I hope that you've seen some things that spark some curiosity in you, and you feel a lot more comfortable getting out on the roads now. I think we've covered quite a bit of roadways, quite a few roadways, and I think you now have a far bigger arsenal with which to come out here and do business. And when I say do business, I mean drive in Houston. So get out there. Woo, check this out. Bentley. Get out there, drive around. Don't be scared. Be confident. Take your time. If you're not familiar with your surroundings, pull over. Right? Pull over to a gas station. If you're not ready to get on the freeway, don't get on the freeway. You got Kirby, you got Westheimer. I mean, yeah. If you have navigation or an iPhone, you can use that too. So, I think that brings today's adventure to a close, because I'm just gonna sit here and drift down the freeway for another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to or Chevron and put some gas in my car, because I'm down to a quarter of a tank. So, enjoy the rest of your week. Pet your dog for me. If you understand why these flags are at half-staff, please let me know, because I am kind of confused about it. I don't know, something happened. So anyway, be good to one another, and if you ever see me out here on the road and you honk at me, I'll wave. That's the kind of guy I am. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. About to get passed by a Tesla. I have the power. I have the power. Damn, that truck's riding low. Look at him. I'm about to get lapped by a bus.